All right, first off, I would like to start by saying all praise to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Karkadash, double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Now, this here is just a quick lesson or some scriptures I put together. So I'm going to start with this right here. Slakia. The second Ezra chapter 6, verse 6, it says, Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times, and when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac and Jacob and Esau were born of him. When Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Right, and that's speaking on how we bringing down Esau's lies, man. You know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, with the book, with the Bible. You know, Jacob, 12 tribes, Esau, the white man. You know, and that we were given that commandment to do that. Let me bring this precept in before I continue. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon. Babylon means confusion, man. The Hebrew word is babal, man, and that's America. And deliver every man his soul, right? So the Lord, the ones who the Lord woke up, his elect, Yahweh of his elect, were told to get out of the mind frame of America. Stop taking on the philosophies of America. From trying to go to college and be all you can be, or go to the army and be all you can be. You know, chasing after women all the time. You know, the whole culture thing that they got going on. Well, this is black culture. Well, this is white culture and all that. All if it ain't if it ain't in this Bible, in this book, then it's nothing, man. It's something Esau gave to us to keep us asleep. You know, from his downfall, man. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, deliver every man his soul. Right, so you got to wake your people up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai with this Bible, you know, or teach your people. And the Lord going to wake them up, man. Be not cut off in her iniquity, right? You know, you got Jake and them being gangbangers, homosexuals, lesbians, you know, and Israel eating that up, so to speak. They are partaking in those philosophies, you know, so they're going to be destroyed right along with America. It says, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, right? See, the Lord judging this place, and Jake don't want to partake in this place, man. You know, he will render unto her a recompense. Who? America. Esau built up America by way of the black/Native Americans, man. You know, our captivity is over. They forwarded the affliction, you know, so on and so forth, man. So they got to pay for it, you know. That's why the Lord woke his men up, because we at the last evil days, and it's meant for Jake and them to notice, you know. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 9. For I think that the Most High have set forth us, the apostles, last. The word apostle just means to be sent forth. The last men at the end times. We're in the end times, we're in the end days. We're at the end of Esau's kingdom. Hence the reason why I brought up the the second Esdras 6, which I'll be going back to. It says, "For I think that the Most High has set forth us, the apostles last, as were appointed to death," right? Sent to teach the elect of Israel, even if we got to die for it. "For we are made a spectacle unto the world and to angels and to men," right? And they take us as a joke, man. They think this is funny what we're doing, man. But now a lot of people crying, a lot of people dying. They locking down countries, cities, towns. These countries, cities, and towns don't have enough resources, as far as to protect themselves from the virus, and also to continue to feed people, because the land had already been getting destroyed. The food had already been getting destroyed. First, the food was getting destroyed. Then, while that's happening, the U.S. is breaking up all its trade agreements with the nations and making enemies of the nations. And now a plague came, and now you, even if you want to go back to them so-called people that you were friends with, you can't, because it's a plague going on, and people don't want them that plague in their countries. So now what? This is prophecy through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Call out Yahweh Shema Shai. This is the downfall of this kingdom and all the kingdoms that surround the world right now, man. I forgot what scripture I was going to grab, but I'm going to go back to the second Ezra chapter 6. Chapter 6, verse 6, it says, "Then did I consider these things, and they were made through me alone and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other." And it says, "Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? And what shall be the end of the first, which is Esau's kingdom, and the beginning of it that followeth, which is Jacob's kingdom? And he sent unto me from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him. Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau," which is bringing down Esau's lies. Esau got lies out here saying this world will continue. They're going to continue to rule. The Big Bang Theory, et cetera, but all that is getting cast down by way of the truth, man. For Esau, which is this white man, this devil, the Caucasian man, is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, right? So all this hell that's going on, everything is a sign that Jacob's kingdom, the black sons and Native Americans rule, is next, man. Us being out there on the highways and byways through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, Yahweh of the elect, is a sign of the end of this man's kingdom. But Jake, no, I mean, it's not for everybody. It's only for Salakia. It's only for the elect, man. Jake and them still gonna be doing, the black side of Native Americans still gonna be doing, even the ones that stuff Confucian the face are still gonna be doing everything that they want to do. They're not gonna want to come back to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. They're gonna be giving the marriage, like the scriptures say, partying, committing adultery, worshiping idols. A lot of these people run into their idols right now because of everything that's going on. And them idols turning their ass turning their ass back around, not giving them the right answers or not even answering them, man. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. It says, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. It says, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only," right? So only Yahweh know when this place is going to be finished, But it says, But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage. And if you look around, you see all that. People are eating and drinking, giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Right, man. So these people gonna be doing everything under the sun, you know, up until that day when the Lord come back, man. It says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, the other left, right? So the brother that's doing the work, that's all it's talking about. You're gonna have one brother doing the work, who gonna be taken, who gonna be delivered from the destruction and the chaos that can't nobody escape from, because it's prophecy. Get that scripture. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 21. Nope, not 21. Verse 19. Nope, verse 18. It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end it shall be for you, right? So you got people out here that desiring to see the Lord and the day of the Lord when Yahweh Shai come back, but it's going to be an end for them because they're not preaching the right doctrine. It's these Israelite groups, these churches, you know, etc. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, right? The day of the Lord is destruction. It ain't about no hugs and kisses and bring everybody together. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Right, and all that's stating is if you escape the virus, the race riots might get you. If you escape the race riots, the nuclear missiles might get you. There is no escaping the coming destruction but through Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, so it says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness? Right, darkness is talking about the destruction, man, the chaos, and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it, right, man? So what's coming is going to be pure hell, stuff that you ain't never seen before, you know, and ain't going to be no fun, joy times, you know. That's for y'all who thought y'all can escape, man. Because when you have a shot come back to take over this place, even if you don't die and you be here when he get here, if you of the heathen, you going into slavery, man. You know, and those that don't want to bow to have a shot gonna die, man. And those who's just gonna be here, everything gonna be established the righteous way. Shit. This is back to Matthew chapter 24. Hold on, it's like it. Yeah. Verse 37 says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, which is the last minute. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. People gonna try to get in at the last minute, but it's gonna be too late. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken, the other left. Two women, you got woman, the elect woman, you know, because it's gonna be a whole lot of women that's gonna be saved too, because you know the man gonna have to rebirth this place. Rebirth the elect man gonna rebirth everybody back into the kingdom. It says, two women shall be grinded at the mill, the one shall be taken, the one that believed, the other left, the one that didn't believe. Watch therefore. That means you gotta watch the news, man. All this stuff on the coronavirus, they got all this misinformation, disinformation, you know, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, the elect gonna sift through it, you know, but you gotta keep watching. It says, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Oh, Slakia. Verse 44, therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. Right? So when you don't think Yahushua gonna come back, that's when he gonna come back, man. This coronavirus pandemic, because you got news is trying to downplay it. First they said it was an epidemic, then the epidemic went into a pandemic, and then when you look up the definition of the word, it's evidence that it's a pandemic, and now they saying it's an epidemic now, man. That's why you gotta watch, you know. But I don't want to continue to drag it out. You know, it's all types of stuff going on behind closed doors. Esau not gonna never tell you the truth, but like the scriptures say, it's nearer than what we believe. You know, so with that being said, all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai, that understood the elders and apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Keep fighting. Shalom.